Hey screeners, how you doing? It's us, the Silver Screen Dudes. I'm Anthony Jordan.
I'm Nico Lurot.
Okay guys, yes, it's time for our best and worst show. Well, it's a profiling show, and we profile it and we give you the best of and the worst of directors, actors, it doesn't matter, we cover it. So Nick, please tell us, who are we covering today?
This week, in honor of the imminent release of Deadpool. We are waiting. We are covering Mr. Ryan Reynolds.
Indeed.
So, AJ, you start every week. Let's keep that going.
Okay, do you know what? Likeable character, and he's done amazing films. The one that came to my head, I think, is in that sort of very frat mode that he was in.
No, I know
Van
where
Wilder.
you're going.
It's probably not everyone's favourite film.
Will Ferrell's in that, isn't he? I'm sure he's in it.
Do you know what? If he was, I actually don't recall seeing him. It's just the pranks and the madness, and I think when I caught it, it was in my era of my American Pies and all of that. So you're in that really teeny mode, and it's just mad adventures, and yeah, that's one. He's a guy who's in uni. He's been flunking for the longest time, and he's on daddy's paycheck as far as it is, and he is the ultimate party host. A couple of guys think they can show him what's what. He shows them, no, I run this town, and hey, it's a laughable, sit back and enjoy movie.
Disclaimer, I haven't seen it.
Really?
No.
Oh wow, okay.
Good one, worth watching?
Do you know what, there are stupid parts, I'll never deny that, but when I think of Ryan Reynolds...
Is it American Pie?
It's crazier. It's crazier than American Pie, I would say, and yeah, that's one of the first films I think of without going into worst category.
Alright, my best, just because I think this suited him so well. I'll be surprised if you saw it. It had Anna Kendrick in it as well, and it came out of nowhere. I caught the commercial for it and absolutely loved it. He basically plays a psychopath.
Okay.
And he seems like a perfectly normal, down-to-earth guy. Oh, I should probably mention the movie. It's called The Voices.
No.
So essentially, he seems to be a perfectly normal person. He's got a normal, average job, and he's got a crush at work, right? But then he starts going home, and his cat and dog start talking to him. And the cat is evil. Evil kitty. Bad Mr. Kitty.
Okay.
The dog is somewhat the voice of reason, but is dopey. And essentially, he gets murderous after listening to the cat and the dog. So obviously it's an undertone, but he's clearly a serial killer, right? He gets very murderous. But the innocence which he depicts while doing all of this, no, I can't do that, it's perfect for him. I'd like to also give a very honourable mention to a standalone film he did, which basically involved him in a box for the whole movie, called Buried.
Interesting.
Buried alive, just him and a phone for the whole movie. It's one of those movies where he carried the whole film and he did a damn good job. But my personal favourite is The Voices.
Okay, interesting.
Your worst.
Okay.
And unfortunately, boy, he's done a few.
Yeah, this is the problem.
Mostly in the superhero world.
Yeah, there are
Three.
There's two that are really sticking out to me.
Should be three. If they're superhero movies, there should be three.
Right, the two that are coming to me, and if the other one's so forgettable, please... Oh, no, Johnny still... No.
Go on, I'll remind you if you need it, but go on with yours.
I've got X-Men Origins, Wolverine, and Green Lantern.
And Blade Trinity.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah.
Which I really hope is fourth time lucky with Deadpool. Because he's a flop in the superhero world, to be honest.
Do you know what? Hey, Chris Evans redeemed himself. Ben Affleck looks like he's redeemed himself. It does happen.
Yeah, but that was one failure. He's had three flops.
But you know what? Let's look at it.
What's your worst?
Right. I'm going to go Green Lantern. Reason being, I can't blame him as much as...
That's true.
Having his mouth sewn shut was one of the key reasons I hated the film, but I cannot blame him. Green Lantern just sucked, right? And he was the lead, right? There was no... It rests on your shoulders there, Mr. Reynolds. And
you think so?
Well, directional and what have you. He was
I actually don't think he was the bad part.
No, he was a likeable character, but he shouldn't have picked up the script. Well, if he picked up the script, he should have thrown it back down. And that's why I'll blame him for accepting it.
Yeah,
I'm going to go Green Lantern.
Wow, okay, Green Lantern was one of the mentions I was going to have. Green Lantern, there's another one he did called Smoking Aces, which was terrible.
Oh, God. R.I.P.D.'s in there as well, isn't it?
R.I.P.D. I nearly brought in. You've got X-Men Origins, you've got Green Lantern, you've got Blade Trinity. I went with a horror film he did, a remake, when him and his family move into a haunted house, which stoinked. The Amityville Horror.
I haven't seen it, I've heard of it.
Don't. Oh my God, this is bad. Haunted house, starts to talk to him, he gets murderous. It's funny, isn't it? I've got him in a murder role in each of my best and worst. And if you want to watch the Amityville Horror, a scary one, watch the original. That was freaky deaky. The remake, terrible. Absolutely terrible movie. Okay. Time for our weekly game.
Time for the weekly game.
So in case this is your first time watching, basically what we do is we go on Rotten Tomatoes. Well, I go on Rotten Tomatoes and I look up what his best and worst movies are, and then AJ tries to guess them. You might be able to guess this week.
Do you know what? I can't. No offense, but I just remember all the bad films. I'm going to go really off.
You mentioned it. One of them you've mentioned.
For the best?
No.
Oh, for the worst, yeah. I had a feeling I was right. I had a feeling I was right. For best, and this is just because it's coming to my head and I could be very wrong. It's a comedy. Is it Just Friends he was in? That's the one that's come to my head. I've got a feeling that was...
Is that your guess?
Yeah.
That's not it.
Go.
His best at 90% was one of his recent ones called Mississippi Grind.
Okay, no.
Can't say I've seen it.
No, not come to my attention, sadly.
His worst.
Oh, Green Lantern.
No.
X-Men Origin.
No.
R.I.P.D.
Yes.
Do you know what?
13%.
I should have.
Three guesses there, AJ.
I should have followed my instinct, because the other two I've seen. The third one I was advised by everybody who's seen it, don't watch it, and I haven't seen it as yet. And I think had I actually watched it for myself, I could have said, nah, not interested.
No, I wanted you to get that one because you mentioned it. It seemed only right.
No, thank you, but hey.
But yeah, 13% Ryan, for R.I.P.D.
Ryan, we have great hope. The great Canadian hope that you are.
Please just don't be a good marketing campaign.
Deadpool has to. The silver screen dudes wait in anticipation. I'm actually counting at the point of filming, people. This morning I said 9 days to go.
Yeah.
That's what I said. That's how anticipated I am.
And when this comes out, it'll be just a few days away.
Yeah, that was the first thing I said on the time of filming. The first thing I said this morning was 9 days away. Mr. Reynolds, Mr. Wilson, Mr. Poole.
Mr. Poole.
You cannot fail us. We await this.
Stock up on those chimichangas and bring the filthy.
Please, Ryan Reynolds, fantastic comedian. Comment below. What are your favourite?
Fantastic actor, not just comedian.
Comedian, actor, yes, no, most definitely. Please comment below. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, we're everywhere. Comment below. What are your favourites and your worst from Mr. Ryan Reynolds?
What do you think of our choices?
Yeah. Have you seen? What was your thoughts on R.I.P.D.? Did you agree with me? Did you not watch it because of other people's opinions?
What's his worst superhero performance? Blade, Green Lantern, or X-Men?
Again,
leave it to them.
Yeah.
All
right, guys. I'm Anthony Jordan.
I'm Nico Lurot.
Signing out.
See ya.